on the 11th play on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout when they check him out. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring. More importantly, they keep the receiver short.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Well, knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Backed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on 3rd and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on 4th down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Bills, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why these teams made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in a follow-up pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no. Here he takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Breaks free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think it Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Fresno State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and I'm sure he's living up to that right now.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pass complete. It's second down now. Ball handed to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Can he get there on the ground?
Oh my.
Has it back to the end zone.
Man. Alright, bro.
A much-needed counter-punch delivered. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Ball handed off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. He's going to hand this off. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening him.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a hit off. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. We know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Hunt. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh my goodness.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Running back with the football. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain.
He's just walking up the field on us, man. Come on.
Running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
That's out of here. Punt. Field goal, fool.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5.
Wow, they be playing us.
At the 26. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll use the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, come on now.
Blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Breaking free at the 35.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now the handoff.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They're standing there, gets hit again.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They're going to run it here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Keene. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again.
Boy, the This defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for him.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They're going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. And the Trojans will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They get the second half started with their running play. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. No row to run up the middle.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. There's the handoff. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And a throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Goes backwards, losing
Let's go.
there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Oh my God. Damn.
They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Fires it to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Bartlett. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Man, shit is crazy. These niggas should just throw it up and just be watching him.
Good, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. The ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Man, these niggas could just...
It's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set out at the
Try to run on these niggas. You can't do that.
first down. He finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Throwing off play action. There's contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there.
And you don't want to blitz these niggas, so it's like if you blitz them.
Disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch. It's Keene. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. It's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Keene. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete for a third straight play.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You can run it or you can throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Now my quarterback injured. Get the... All right, bro.
And a player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Keeping him on the ground here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Man, all right, bro.
You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Fourth down, they'll try to run for it. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Chris, much like we saw in the
We just
first half,
we getting fucked up. My secondary getting fucked up.
Coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
My God, damn! Oh my God! It's getting torched out here.
They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
The pocket breaking down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here? He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Fresno State offense.
But why the fuck is my quarterback not in?
Field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down play coming up.
Bro, why is my quarterback not in? He's not even injured, man. You know what, bro? Game is a fucking fraud, bro.
Looking for a receiver. This time it's complete. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris is
So now my quarterback not in? Like, come on, man. This shit makes sense.
On the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness too that catches my eye.
Caught near the sticks. It's Callaway. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's another first down as they get near the 50 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
This game don't make sense, man. Like, for y'all not to put my quarterback back in is ridiculous.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. They keep him up out to the run. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Tight end goes in motion. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Man! You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro.
I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Let's go. Can't make this shit up, bro.
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time.
Game ain't even over yet, though.
And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the 4th. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee.
This shit crazy, bro.
25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trapped again in the pocket.
Good pressure here by this defense. It felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That's my defense. Let's go. I love my defense.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Bringing pressure.
Let's go! Oh! Our defense. Let's go. No motherfuckers took my quarterback out. Come on.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the Bulldogs.
And he's still not back in, bro. Oh. Oh, now he back in. But let me take my quarterback out is insane.
Grinding away with their running game. Gets the first and
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris,
Let's
good job
go.
here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
They've been shutting my play down all game. This team is crazy. Hate playing USC.
He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Come on, man.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds a man open on the
Let's
right
go.
side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to organize and preserve as much clock as possible. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Nigga, that took my quarterback out the game.
And here's the handoff.
Oh, he was gone too.
Up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Look at these stupid timeouts they want to do now.
Makes it second.
Now niggas want to be injured. What I be talking about?
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
I ain't blocking no fucking kick.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
All right, y'all. Come on, we gotta get another stop.
With 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Give me that shit, bitch! Use alert, nigga! 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 Ah!
6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
And that is every defensive lineman's dream. He played running back in high school.
Wait, that bullshit.
He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
Nigga, quit playing with us.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. He runs out of bounds.
That's all he got.
Well, this offense has
I can't do shit else.
way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were
Playing
thrown
with
a
us.
little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion, but great play by the defender getting a hand on that.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The receiver grabs it.
You can have that bullshit. I don't care about none of that.
Gain there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming.
You can have that.
Pass rush gets home. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here.
You can have that. You can have that. Give me that. You can have that. You can have that.
This game crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
This nigga be done talking about ducking what? Nigga ducking what? Nigga, the fuck is you talking about? Nigga.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle.
What the fuck is B-Dog talking about?
Couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
We out of here. Let's go.
Critical
Man, let's go.
play for this offense right here.
Quit playing with us. Quit playing with us.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger, the challenges will continue. I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.